Great opening chords.
I remember the night the kid cut off his right arm. The elevator to save a bit of power. He got 50,000 watts and a big acoustic tower. Security's so tight tonight. Oh, they're ready for a tussle. Gotta keep your backstage passes. Cause the promoter has a muscle. That's so it goes, that's so it goes, that's so it goes, that's so it goes. Oh, where it's going, no one knows. That's so it goes, that's so it goes, that's so it goes.
Forgotten how much I like Nick Lowe.
Oh, where it's going, no one knows.
Nice and accessible. People like it. I like it. Very slick. Very pretty in a way, but still masculine to a degree. Had to walk away from the goth for a while. What goths, if anybody? Oh, saying that, that's stupid. Self-effacing is one thing, but I love old Nick Lowe, and but I hate crappy Wi-Fi, but it's free. I got some new subscribers, I noticed. I think I know who a couple of them are. Well, they said they were going to sub because I'm on the Dateline live stream, and they're really, really nice people. So when they show up, I'm going to thank them and mod them. They're going to get modded because all Dateline people get modded. Because that's my Dateline live stream is kind of a nice vacation for me. Really nice people. I talk too much on it though, but so it goes. I get chatty. If I'm chatty, I may as well come here, huh?
When you die, you go to another life.
Oh,
maybe
boy.
Heaven, maybe purgatory, maybe hell. These are the kind of questions.
Oh, come on. You're not going to find many answers on YouTube. Wait a minute. I take that back. I don't have any answers. I have suggestions. Plenty of suggestions. Oh, my wisdom is secondhand, but I like it that way. Not self-generated. I don't like that. Sorry, I'm so... Yeah, what's going on? I'm live streaming left and right tonight because I'm in the mood, or morning, or whatever the hell it is. I'm sort of retired, so I can have any hours I want. God, I'm being snotty, but I'm in a good mood. So, yeah, it's okay to be snotty if you're in a good mood, I think. Whiteout, how are you? There might be some coming along. Actually, they're middle-aged, streetwise women and really nice ladies. Yeah. I've been recruiting on the Dateline Murder channel live stream, which is really cool. That's where all the hot women are, the cool women, the smart women, all three things. So I flirt like a maniac, but you know me, I'm harmless. Darnell's my forbidden love on this channel. It's a rule. Who is it then? I like people who respond are the cool ones. And now King Cobra responded to one of my comments a couple days ago, and that's never happened before. So now I feel like I am somebody. I finally achieved something. I have no clout, but I like to pretend I do. Well, you guys have you guys have collective clout. Not my channel. It's our channel. I gotta remember that. Should be a banner. Exactly, White. Now you're thinking. But they got to be smart. They have to be smart. Because intelligence is high. It really is. Yeah. I can fall in love with words very easily. It's actually a bad habit I need to get rid of. Because when I read stuff, I'm a pretty good linguist and stuff. I get good memory for things, so I kind of discern who's a fake and who's not. It doesn't take very long. Hey, Levi, you're back. I'm back. We're back. Playing some Lowe pop music because it's pop and it's very good. I had to walk away from the goth for a while. Take the hood off. This guy knows how to make a pop song. And I find solid pop songs. Yeah, neither have I. G Major. Hey, do me a favor. Leave a comment on one of my any of my videos or whatever, so I can find it and remember it. Because I'll check out with Mickey Major. I'll definitely be a fan. So just do that for me again. I'd appreciate that. So. I like being a fan. Sounds cool as hell, too. I'm trying to follow a few more live streams. I'm too lazy to do it, you know. There's some I avoid like poison, and they're Cobra centric, but they're mean. They're just these stupid people doing stupid things, and all they can do is latch on to Cobra and make fun of him, and not in a nice way. I don't want to troll people in a mean way again, ever, maybe a little. Oh, I do. I troll trolls, and I'll never stop trolling trolls because I'm really good at it. We're smarter than they are, guys. We are collectively smarter than any troll on the addiction. And some of you guys are trolls, and you're really good at it. So. Amateurs need to go somewhere else and learn their craft. I'll flirt with a beard. I'll flirt with a beard any time of the day. Oh, cool, Hig. They use lingerie. I think I know one some white, but I'm not telling you because I got a mad crush on her already. But don't tell Darnell. She'll get jelly and she'll beat the crap out of me. I know she will. She owns my sorry ass. She really does, and she doesn't even know that. She doesn't even try. She laughs at me, but that's fine. I can handle that. I'm on to myself. I know I'm what I am and what I'm not, and I don't mind that. Can't laugh at yourself. Don't laugh. Find something else to do. Yell at squirrels or something. Yell at telephone poles. That's what you should do if you're that mean. Do that. You had a guy on, the Dateline stream, and I can't copy that. If you could do that on one of my videos, that works. This can't, because I can't. I can't do anything with that fancy stuff. Oh, thank you, Egg. I appreciate that. You're cool. Yeah, I love people who do that for me. It's great. Because I do want to check stuff out. I really do, but I can't write anymore because of the stupid stroke, and Right on, Egg. Go ahead and mock me, Egg. Pick on the old man. I don't care. I like being easy target because it doesn't bug me.
The cops bust into a loneliness in the cheap hotel up on Hollywood West. July 29.
You gotta love songs that mention cheap hotels because I live in one. I gotta clean my hovel and turn it into a beatnik masterpiece so I can make cooking videos. So that's great. I think Cobra had OnlyFans up for a while, but he doesn't talk about it. So, and I really don't want to see that. I did got to see the his video where he's dancing around in essentially a cod piece thing. Yeah, that was that. Seeing it once, then it got edited and taken down, but it was funny. But I never want to see it again. I don't need to see that. Number one, I'm straight. Number two, I'm straight. I always said I'd only have sex with David Bowie, and now he's dead. So guess what? Yeah, Levi, it's supposed to be an art form. It's supposed to be fun and clever, and it's supposed to provoke thought. That's what it's supposed to be. Yeah, Levi, they come on here and I get rid of them, but they're so stupid they don't understand when they've been insulted into the horizon. They don't know what they're doing. But I've had several people here come on here and they start trolling and then they become our friends. Like, oh, that's actually cool here. Those are good trolls. That's a quality troll. And I invite them. I love them. They make me happy. You know, I've got a million wrenches for a reason. Yeah, the comedic kind. You know, it is an art form. It's a valid art form. Yeah, but you got to be smart to pull that off. You have to, be literate. That helps. Sorry, if you're not literate, you really can't be a troll. That's the truth. So, but I'm going to piss my neighbors off. I'm probably tired of hearing me talk because the walls are thin here, but I don't care. Oh, they're old and they're probably asleep. Nick's rules. This is great. No, I'm not acquainted with it. There you go, Egg. You know how to educate me now. If it's good, I'll play it. I'm looking for new stuff. I discovered a lot of new goth music that I really like. It's amateur bullying. They don't have the chops. They only have a couple of insults to draw from, and then they always go over to Pete Pedo or Junkie. Goes there, which I'm neither. Sorry, you can research me to. I'm not a sicko. I'm actually one of the few absolutely legit live streamers. No, there are others. There really are others. What I'm saying, a CEO is absolutely one, and Walnut Witch is one. Even though she never comments, she never comes here. Pisses me off. Yeah, this is great. I like that stuff. Heck yeah, a lot. I like really tight music a lot, no matter what it is. I like pop music. Michael Jackson was not a pop singer. Was never one. I don't know what he was, but he wasn't good. The Jackson Five were great. That was pop. That was. I mean, and I love ABBA, and I love the Carpenters a lot. They're flawless. This guy sounds like they're all anthems. Every one of them is an anthem, which is hard to do. I gotta dredge my memory to some early 80s stuff. Well, before he died, everybody hated his guts for being a pervert. And then he dies, and suddenly he's the greatest thing in the world again. People are fickle, and I don't like that. Yeah, I was kind of a weirdo, not in a good way. I mean, his music, it lives independently, and I can do that. I just don't like his music much at all. I like the J5. You can't not like the Jackson 5. They're great. He was part of an amazing, legendary group. He really was. And I don't care what his family is like. I don't care one iota. It's art. Art is separate from the artist. And I'm sorry, people who say otherwise just don't get it. Art becomes a separate entity once it's recorded, and then you walk away from it, its own thing. The artist no longer owns the art. I'm afraid that's valid philosophy, I think. Oh God, I'm hyped. Yeah, that's all it is, Egg. I don't like it. I didn't like the whole shtick. I didn't like it when it came out. Mid 80s. And people were wearing the stupid jackets and the gloves. It's like, oh, please, don't do that to me. Go home and listen to the Jackson 5. Stick with it. Yeah. Yeah, I know I got my crashing borer, but it's just, I don't know, I'm slightly manic. Yeah, Levi. That's also kind of sad. Didn't he buy the Beatles catalog and have it for a while and ruining it? I think he did. I think that was it. He was selling rights to commercials and stuff that the Beatles said they would never do. And Yoko should have bought it. She was an idiot. Or Linda McCartney or Paul McCartney. They didn't buy the catalog. Yeah. Northern Songs Limited, I believe it is. If I'm not famous. Why do I remember this shit? I have respect for Prince, but that's not my stuff. And it wasn't my period of time. It was not when I was looking to music like that at all. And I really don't want to explore that. I'm looking for other stuff. Stuff that's fallen through the cracks a little bit. Oh, yeah. I don't want to be a classic rock channel ever. I play some classic rock, but this one had one hit in the entire album, and that's all they're ever going to play. That drives me crazy. Yeah. Play some B-sides, if nothing else. Play some B-sides. Nobody even knows what a B-side is anymore, but yeah, I do. I'm old. Nope. Scare people off with my ranting. I don't care. Yeah, 0 people here. Right on. I don't care. I'll keep talking. I might play something else too, anyway. That's a great one, Iggy. Ig. You're quite the poet. I mean that sincerely. That's cool. Is it your own or a quote? Either way, it's great. You even know that quote. If it's a quote, I'm impressed. That's quotable. I wish I could remember it. And if I try to take a screenshot, I lose my channel for a minute. I hate that. So, whatever. I'm inept. I got to figure out how to do something StreamYard. Maybe tomorrow I'll try that. I want to. Chuck Berry was absolutely great. I mean, that's where surf music kind of came from. Yeah, it's a good one. If you can spin that one out of the top of your head, Ig, you're doing good. Yeah. If you can write a good line, you can write anything you want after that. As long as you can come up with good lines once in a while, you're a writer. I used to be a writer. Oh, I can't be one anymore. Oh, big deal. It doesn't matter. I got to do it for a while and learned how to do it. So that's all I ever wanted to do is learn how to write. Whatever happened elsewhere, I didn't care. And I'm so pleased with me about that. I learned to do something. That thrills me. I gotta remember that once in a while, just to get rid of my self-loathing, which I like my self-loathing anyway. It's therapeutic and very spiritual for me. So I'm never going to lose my self-loathing, ever. It reminds me of how bad I can be. I know how bad I can be. I don't want to be that anymore. That out of my soul. Well, the soul can't be tarnished. However, it can be clouded or scabbed over. I think a lot of people operate that way. I don't know for sure. I can't see anybody else's soul. I can sense it. Yeah. Because they had art museum unexpectedly, yeah. When I lived in Portland, they have a pretty good museum of modern art in Portland. Not great, but it's a good little museum. And my ex's daughters were like wannabe artists. They did assemblage and stuff. So I took her to an exhibit. And it was the originals of stuff her daughters created. And I said, now look at that. That was made in 1919. I think your daughters aren't avant-garde anymore. And she was pissed at me. See those little picture box, whatever they are, with little objects? They were doing the same thing. Which, that's Dadaism, and I love it. It's my favorite art form, and I copy it endlessly, but I admit it. I've drawn a lot from it. I would like to see a huge painting of a black crow. Yeah, I'm with you. It's a huge painting of a black crow. That. You ever get the feeling that you see something that really needed to exist for no apparent reason? That, that's my art change. It just is. I don't understand it. I don't need to. That's called having an imagination. It is. It sparks something internally. It's like a domino falling down. That's great. It's just great. God, I'm a gas bag. Egg. Pardon me. Just got one of these jags. This is like stuff I've been thinking about for a while, but it doesn't coagulate. It aroused me with that. That's great. Damn, I respect that. I wouldn't have the reaction, but I wish I did. I'd be bragging about that to my. I have one guy. He and I kind of shared souls for a couple of years, not in a sexual way, but we wanted to learn each other's minds, and we kind of did it. We backed off from it, but he would understand it immediately. Man, he and I improved each other a lot. So, but that's my friend Joe. He was my sponsor when I entered the Catholic Church. He incidentally made maybe a Catholic like in one conversation, and it pissed me off because he was right. He was right. So I told him why I was a Christian, but I didn't like the Protestant faith at all, and I told him why. And he said, "Well, you're a Catholic then." I'm like, what? Everything you said is Catholic. You need to be a Catholic. And pissed me off. And then for a couple of years, I mulled over, and he was right. And I didn't hang out with him for like 5 years. I ran into him. Moonlit, how are you? Good. You get me off my my stupid monologue. It's a worn out monologue. I've told it so many times that it amuses me, but nobody else. We're talking about amusement. Moonlit, thank you. You're one of the great ones. You make my brain go to a foreign country. That's always nice. I would sit on a porch for you for hours, and that'd be cool. We'd have a nonsensical conversation, and it would annoy other people. That's good friendship there. It's like the old days. The world has changed so much; it's hard to do that anymore. Pisses me off. Oh, cool, Moonlit. That's great. We're on a poetry thing tonight. That's just great. I got some new friends, but they haven't popped up yet. There's one woman named Lillian who's really cool. Met her on another live stream, and she popped over. She was gracious enough to pop in here and comment and stuff, and I was thrilled. Well, Levi, that's why you fit in here. You're allowed to fit in here. There's room for you, Levi. So be happy you got anything. This is my only thing, so. Oh, cool. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely going to go on StreamYard so y'all can show up here. Moonlit, do me a favor. The only way I'm ever going to remember this is you send me a comment on any of my videos. It'll pop up, and I can read it there. And I will. If you do that for me, Moonlit, I will definitely watch it. Yeah, just make a comment on one of my videos and I'll see you. But otherwise, I can't because I can't remember anything and I can't write anymore because I had a stroke. That was taken away from me. Can't pick up a pen. I used to be a writer. Poetic justice, if you ask me. Made my brother almost cry. My one good brother who kind of understands me. He went to the effort of understanding me. I appreciate that. We understand each other now on levels. Other stuff we don't talk about anymore because we don't need to. No, I just wanted to write for writing. I wanted to keep a legacy of my writing, but my ex-girlfriend threw it all away. Yeah. It was the meanest thing anybody's ever done to me. It was cruel. It was cruel. I wanted to publish one book at the end of my life, and I didn't get to do that. But it's funny now. Now people can believe me or not. It doesn't matter to me. I know what I did. I know what I wrote. I used to be pretty good, Ed, too. I went to a lot of effort and time and love and desperation to learn to write. So I got to do that. Really, that was I achieved my one goal. And I kind of retired from it, too. Yeah. I have a small book of poetry somewhere that was published, and I can't even find it because it was self-published, and I used to sell it on the street in Santa Cruz, and people liked it. It was rubbish. It was just written for tourists. People liked it. People lapped it up. I knew it was terrible, but my friends saw the real stuff in it. Like, you can write. This is rubbish, but yeah. I may try to do poetry again because now I can dictate it. I may or may not. I don't know. It doesn't seem to matter to me. Almost everybody's lost the need for poetry, so that makes me sad too because I'm kind of obsolete, Big. Kind of obsolete, which I'm obsolete entirely. A little lonely. I was a punk, I was a beatnik, I was a hobo. I'm stand by those things. Oh, I don't care if people smoke. I don't care if people would drink around me. It doesn't bug me at all. That's their decision. And yeah, I'm around potheads all the time. I get friends. I don't have an aversion to it. I do worry for people who smoke it every day, but yeah. Do it. That would be great. That would be great. I encourage that. That's just fun. It stretches your mind. Our minds need stretching, you know? And Ig, always remember when you create poetry, or art, you can be better than yourself. You can be better than yourself. A lot of people don't know that. When you write a line and you feel that's too good, I never could have written that. That's a success, and you don't need to tell everybody else. Okay, that's better than me. This is advice from an old man. Do with it what you want and wish, but at least it's healthy advice. I am patting myself in the back tremendously. I need to stop that because I hate all that shit. Good, Ig. There you go. That's a great line. Yeah. I'm not going to go on about my poetic theory because it's a secret. I got a system. one day I'll record it and it'll be posthumous because I'm a prick. That's kind of completely it. Oh, I know. I know my Beatles like the back of my hand. In high school, I wrote a 25-page term paper on why the Beatles are important. Got a good grade. Oh, for once I researched it. I used to write term papers for a living, and I faked those things so much, and people in good schools paid me well, and they were pleased. I have systems for that too. To get away with plagiarizing is really easy. But there are ways. There's a system that's foolproof. It's foolproof. I mean, all the research is authentic, sort of. There's no depth, but it's there, and professors are really easy to fool. See, I'm patting myself on the back. I did that. I'm not real proud of it, and I'm not ashamed of it. I mean, you don't really go to your 4-year college to really learn anything except how to write papers and fill out paperwork. That's all it is. Postgraduate, that's where you actually learn and teach at the same time, and I wish I could have done that. I wish I could have had an education. I'm always going to be a big baby about that and try to show off how smart I am when I'm not that damn smart, and I know it. But I know my limitations, but I can fake it like crazy. That's I need to find something to play because I wore this song out. I know what I want. Some real music. Hank Williams album. Finally learned how to do this right. The robot likes
Hank
me now.
Williams album.
Not that. Oh, right on. This might be a good playlist.
A toast to Bob and his new Inspire implant. We're so glad you don't.
Here's a man who's 20 times better than Bob Dylan. It's kind of why I dismiss Bob Dylan as a hack. Sorry. This is the real deal, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I can't find my chords. Son of a bitch. No, it isn't. Oh, well. It had to be an easy evolution. I love country. This is why I don't listen to rap. There's no room for it. Ah, shit. Sorry. Pardon my French. I cannot stop cussing, and it's an addiction. I want to get rid of it, but more people should need to stop cussing around me. There it is. Oh, there we go. That's better. That's cool, Ig. Bob Dylan is a hack, Moonlit. He only ripped off a couple people, which is that's cheating. Gee, Bob, let's read any Pope Kerouac, buddy. And I don't mind people having major influences. I'm really in favor of that, but actually learned how to do it too. I'm sorry, I've hit wrong buttons, Ian. I don't know. spacey is. So my spaz live streaming too much. Yeah, that Nobel thing made me gag. I lost a lot of faith in humanity after that. Yeah, he flashes a lot of images, but that's just cut and paste. You write your own poetry, then cut it up, juggle it around, and voila, a bunch of images. John Lennon wrote in the Walrus or whatever it is as a parody of people trying to find some kind of wisdom in Beatles. So guess what? And it won. He basically said people are going to start studying this and do academic things with it, and it's going to be a joke. I love the Birds. I played them not too long ago. Sweethearts of the Rodeo is stunning, man. Oh, jeez. And I like the band a lot. I haven't listened to the band. The band is great. The Weight. That song is absolutely perfect. There are very few real perfect songs, but The Weight is a perfect song. I sing it when I'm, on the road or have been. When I'm packing my pack to go someplace else, I play that stuff. And Janis Joplin for that. Me and Bobby McGee, which is, what's this? I was just trying to remember the guy who wrote it. And I just had it a little while ago. Chris Christopherson, who I don't like, but I love. Chris did some good stuff. Yep. That's a 60s stuff people really should listen to. There's a lot of stuff you shouldn't. You can listen to it, but it's not going to be that great. Like Bob Dylan. Parts of the Beatles, rubbish, but parts of it, the Beatles are okay. So I both love and hate the Beatles simultaneously, which is a fine thing to do. Well, Ig, I met one of his daughters once. Oh, I despised her. She went over to a friend's house because she's kind of a deadhead, and it was a deadhead house, and I was a skinhead there, which is weird, but I liked them. And I had a job, so I decided I'm going to buy all the beer tonight. I bought just racks and racks of Pabst because it's good, decent beer. It's beer, and it's there. All she did is look in the fridge and say, "Oh God, I really wish I had some Coronas." And my friend said, "Do you realize this man works his ass off for a living, and you're rich, and you're insulting his beer?" She stopped talking to me. I worked my ass off for that beer. And it was Pabst, and there was a lot of it, and it was cold. There was a lot of it, and I could get really drunk on. Levi, I used to live on that stuff. That and cheap vodka. Yeah, Egg, you want to do that for me? Yeah. I like doing nice things for people. I don't expect a pack. It's what you should do. But never spit on somebody's kindness. That would be spitting on me, and I can take it, but at least my friend jumped in. I loved him more after that. Like, he gets it. Yeah. And she didn't bring any beer with her. She's rich, and she didn't bring a drop of beer herself. Now think about that. If you can only drink a certain kind of beer, bring it with you. Yeah. Liquor store, it's your friend. Yeah. And it wouldn't insult me if she brought beer and put it in the fridge. Like, I prefer to drink this. Well, that's fine. More for us. Yeah. I don't like people like that. I don't hate them. I feel sorry. I really feel sorry for them. They have no sense of reality. They don't know. They have no roots. They have no roots. And Chris is probably a great guy. That's the thing. Yeah, Levi, perfectly. There's Smitty down the street. One of the classics. All the hippies in Santa Cruz. I'd be smoking a cigarette, and a guy, do you have a spirit? It's like, well, but you can have this. I only smoke spirits. I screamed at people for about that. Don't fuck. You don't have cigarettes. Go get some. Otherwise, shut up or learn to roll crappy tobacco. It's still the same thing. Oh, I'm being an old man now, but I like it. I'm on that a good riff. You got to remember, money can't buy poverty. You guys are smart enough to understand what that means. Rich people don't get it. And I have no problem with people who have means, who've gone out to explore the world, the wild face, and that's cool. I respect that. Yeah, and they're there with like no money, so they know what money can't buy poverty. Understands that kernel. That's just yeah. It's not anger. It really is pity, and I'm just latching on that. That's helping me now. Yeah, I feel sorry for them. God, you people, you're never gonna see stuff. The broader perspective of the world. Yeah. Yeah. Levi, blessed are those who have poor of spirit, and that's not a bad thing. It's your poverty is ingrained in you. Yeah. I'm not being very, very humble, but I need to start practicing humility again because I'm really full of myself tonight. I feel like punching myself in the head, but I'm not going to do it because I'm too pretty. I'm not going to start cutting because. I know I'm incapable of rescuing anybody, but I would try to rescue a cutter. Just please don't do that. You know, find some art to work at. Yeah, you got to. You're on it. Yeah, Levi, I hope so, because I'm. Yeah. Oh, God. One of my middle names is Therese, Saint Therese of Lisieux, so I can never even pronounce it. I should be able to. And she taught me humility in the deepest faith. And I need to go to church. I need to pray. I'm going to make that my next priority. I have to because I need my faith. I'm punishing myself by not going to church because I really enjoy it when I'm there. It means everything to me. You guys are really good therapy. Thank you guys. We got some really smart, good friends here. You guys have souls and stuff. Visible souls.
Nothing dims my light like a migraine.
You don't get that in much of anywhere, so we have a good channel.
To those with my
You wore out a brand new trunk, acting and all. Your dad is mad. He done got
You like it for the hymns? I like it for the whole ritual aspect of it. I do believe that Christ is in the host. I believe it. I believe in the transubstantiation. I believe in saints. I believe the Holy Mother. I believe Christ. I believe the whole thing. I love it. I love. To become an adult Catholic, they really put you through the moves. It's hard to become a Catholic. Hard. Levi, I'm not a genius, but you guys are wonderful. You guys nourish me. I'm not a genius. No. I'm the sum total of the stuff I learned, so none of it came from me. None of it. I said one of the things, my opinions was to develop a complete worldview, and I've done that. I know what I believe. I know what I think. It's beyond theory, but it's personal to me. Levi, no, please don't say that. That burns. Yeah. You don't have to be a Catholic. People can be atheists and whatnot, but you can still have a soul, and you can have a spirit, and you can be a saint without the benefit of the church. It's possible. Middle of the morning stuff. 3:30, kinda. 3:35. Need a clock on the wall. I keep meaning to buy a big clock. I'm a fiend for time. Sadly enough, on this phone, I don't have a clock, so I need to buy a clock. No, Levi, I'm immune to it. It's immune. Yeah. After here, I will start thinking through stuff, and trust me, I'll be humbled. Oh, cool, Monkey. Early. Yeah. If it seems like I'm trashing myself, honestly, I'm not. I just know what I am. I know exactly what I am. The good, the bad, and the indifferent. I really want to keep them balanced in my head. I need to. Yeah. It's what I set out to do when I was a teenager. Yeah, I wanted to know something. I want to know something. I don't know anything. I'm a complete idiot. I need to learn some stuff. And boy, that's an ambition. Trust me, it's not for everybody. Don't do it. Trust me, don't do it. It's a can of worms. You guys probably have. Yeah. Mods, I like my mods just because people can check out the other channels. The mods are here. Most of my I will get rid of mods now, but I haven't had to. Love all you guys. Yeah. That's just what I do. People, it's something I have to do. It doesn't make sense. Have to make sense to anybody else, but yeah. Monkey, I'm never getting rid of you, Monkey. Absolutely never going to happen, and certainly not Levi. And like none of you have been here today. Would I ever think about getting rid of? Why would I do that? I love you guys. Monkey, you are an OG. You're an OG. So when we get the gang vest, you'll be on there. A skilled rocker. I don't know. Yeah, you're an Ig. I always think of you and Iggy Pop, which is a very good thing. Because Iggy's one of my idols. He's better than all of us combined. He's Iggy. He's Iggy. That man is a bona fide genius. He's and Alice Cooper too. Those two guys are. The first 5 Alice Cooper albums are better than anything Dylan ever created. Favorite color? I'm actually a plaid man, so it varies. Green, a lot, but blue's always been my favorite. Blue's always been my favorite. Indigo. Indigo is a very pretty color. It used to be really almost impossible to make. It was really precious, and then I guess it was a German came up with synthetic indigo, and well, we have Levi's. So, you know, I think Bear did that. I'm not possible. I might be completely wrong, but I think it was Bear. Those bastards. Boy, what a German company that was. Oh. There's a book about the history of aspirin I've never read, and I need to because my confidant Joe said the only friend I know who would read that is you. Thank you, Monkey. There, it's for Ozzy and King Cobra JFS. That's tribute to those guys, especially King Cobra JFS. King Cobra is an unintentional hero. He doesn't even know a genius. He doesn't even know it, but he's not a genius. He is genius. I'll be here for a little while, Monkey. Been too long, so I may as well stay a little longer. Yeah, a couple people are listening, and that's cool. We got some lurkers. I love lurkers. Thank you, lurkers. Madness, yeah. You're talking about the ska band? I hope. The Madness. I don't know about that. I need to play some of the two-tone album or records, the label. I do like original ska better. I'm gonna play Calypso again because that was a hoot. I don't like Calypso. Boy, Hank Senior is really hitting the spot. Yeah, that's Madness. They're great. They're great. I need some suede heads, which is it's like an mod skinhead, and they would dance to Madness and ska, and they were so fun to watch because I was a crusty old skinhead back then. We were gutter skinheads. Well, we had a clubhouse. We lived on cheap beer, and we're looking for people to beat up. But we didn't want to beat anybody else because some of my friends were going to indulge in what we call gay bashing, and I talked them out of it. Hey, Monkey. It was back in the 80s when gays were having a hard time, and my friends wanted to bash them, but I talked them out of them and I lectured them, and they would never do that again. It's like we're all losers here. People hate us. We should be aligned, and we were. And then gay pride ruined everything because I don't like the word pride. In conjunction with anything, pride is bad. Pride is evil. I wish people would get that. And the term hero for people who haven't really done anything that dangerous, or they're just doing their job, when you go above and beyond the call, that's a rarity, and most heroes were dead. Levi knows. It is something to be shunned. If you do the right thing, you're at neutral. I mean, I would say occasional sparks of saintliness, and you know when you do it because you do the right thing, and you're not proud. It just makes you smile and kind of giggle a little bit. I had the privilege of doing that because everything's from everything somewhere else anyway. And just all I do is a conduit of doing the right thing without thinking about it, without calculating it. Like. Giving an old drunk $5 when he's thirsty is actually a great thing to do. Goalkeeper? All right on. I watched soccer for a while and I really enjoyed it. But I watched it for a guy who is a real Sandinista, and and a total communist and fled the country and became a nurse in Santa Cruz. Well, that's worth it. It's worth it. So it's a sound investment. I would call that, yeah.
The silence of a falling star lights up a pearl
Well,
and
I do believe that churches can have strictures about the people in the congregation, but don't do that outside and don't do it with hate. I mean, I my rules are my rules. They're not your rules. Well, Levi, Christianity is a sacred thing, and if you get it wrong, and the truth is contained within the Catholic Church, but you have to look at it, look for it. You're supposed to learn as you go along, and most people born Catholic never get it. It's a leap. And I've met some people who have returned to the church.
I just don't like this kind of living.
Broke the window. That's cool, monkey. That's cool. Yeah, I don't. I make a mockery about people who hate things because unlearning hate is what we're put on this planet to. It's one of the reasons we should be human. I don't hate anybody. There are people I avoid because I simply don't like them and don't like me, but you don't have to like everybody. I mean, we should have a base love for humanity. I mean, no matter who they are, they're human. You can love them. The worst people on earth, you love them. It makes life freer. Yeah, monkey. That's slapstick, which is great. You gotta. After I goof up, I laugh about it later. Like, God, that was awful when I did it, but sure funny now. And I'll tell people. I love telling people how stupid I am about something. You want to hear what's stupid today? And hobos did that all the time. Yes. No, I'm stupider than you are. Yeah, you got it straight. You got it straight. Don't allow yourself to be worked into anger about people. It does happen, but I don't get. I used to be one of the angriest people you've ever met in your life. Holding grudges, which they still crop up, and I have to beat them with a sledgehammer. Milk rocks. We got a good crew here. It's a small crew, but it's a good crew. Yeah, it's like. Luckily, our current Pope believes that, well, it should have always it was settled in the early 60s that anybody is capable of going to heaven. Anybody, and you can be saved at the last possible minute, but getting saved should not be the thing that gets you out of prison. It should be the thing that keeps you in prison so you can help people. It's that, yeah. He kept you alive for a month? What happened, Milk? Monkey, right on. Hey, if anybody is a sub to Monkey yet, sub to him. So let's get him up to 100 right now. That's great. I'm pleased. I like watching other channels. Soviet mine? Is that what you're saying? If I had the money, I would collect Soviet like crazy. Oh, it is. Yeah, you wanna like get that disarmed. You really wanna, yeah. It's Soviet technology. It's not going to be that stable, you know. And I love Soviet stuff because it's so not quite right. It works, but in a bleak way. Like Soviet uniforms were just pure crap, but they work. Oh, Milk, yeah. You need to get rid of that thing. as much as I would want to keep it, or if I could rig it, do some wiring and blow it up in a field, I would do that from a safe distance because they don't go that far. Shrapnel doesn't travel that much. Don't tell anybody I said this. Don't do that. I don't want. I can get thrown. I can be reported by the fucking FBI probably. You can translate it, Milk. That's easy. Milk. I have to give you my grown-up advice. Please don't keep it. Read the between the lines, please. Because you're a smart person, Milk. We've established this. So you can, that's the best thing, Milk. Yeah. Yeah. Hold up. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably. Don't make we'll go boom. Levi, you're a smart one. And I can only judge myself. Nobody else in the world can I judge. Nobody on this planet. I can have suspicions, but those aren't judgments. Baseball, Monk. I don't watch it very often, but I like watching baseball live because it thrills me. One of the most exciting moments of my entire life was when the Cubs finally won the World Series. I was in Canada with a girlfriend who had never watched baseball, and the series started. You want to learn about baseball? She was very Canadian and didn't like baseball. Not saying that Canadians don't, but she just didn't. So she watched one game, and then she got hooked. Buried two for under. Well, Milk, that's exactly what it is. Egg, self-preservation, just walk away. You can't change these people. Don't feed them. You don't pull the pin. That's what grown-ups would say. I'm crappy being a grown-up. That's not my strong suit. Because Monkey, that's where my brain works. Oh God, Milk, you need to get rid of that thing. Yeah, I may be brave, and I am, but I'm not stupid. There are limits to my. God, I wouldn't do it. What you have is a dud, but they're still full of explosives. It's yeah. You have a dud. It's Soviet stuff. A lot of Soviet stuff is dud because communism is not good for technology. How long did it take the Chinese to make a chip that worked? Yep. Yeah, well, Levi, I'm not going to say a thing, but Levi is allowed to say anything like, "Duh, comrade." You want to enrage people, pretend you're a communist, which nobody in their right mind should be a communist because the whole thesis is faulty and rotted. It doesn't work. It can't work, and it's not good. It is bad, very very bad. Pig ain't cool, Milk. Milk, I love you. Yeah. You're describing my inner child, and my inner child is a rotten little punk. So, yeah, I've been saying that for years. My inner child is, what is it? A rotten little punk, yeah. Daniel, good morning. And it is morning. What the hell's going on? Yes, I do want to watch it. Do it, Milk. Go to the other side of the house. Bing. It's not supposed to be funny, Milk, but it is hilarious because It's gonna flip. What happened? I didn't see a thing. Yeah, I wasn't there. It'd be safe in the trash. It's a perfect place for it, or in the landfill. It's where it belongs. What else can you do with it? Yeah. Yeah, R.I.P. Yeah. Blame Stalin. That's my new motto. Blame Stalin. Mine. M-I-N-E. Mine. It's an explosive device that's supposed to detonate on somebody who walks in it, or a tank. Some of them are set for tanks. They blow up. Sounds like yours will blow up a tank tread. And if you have no tread, don't have a tank. And the Soviets were supposed to clear those things out anyway. Big Bang. Oh well. I know, Milk. It's a good joke. Crap. Oh well. Not a problem there. Look, I have a crater. I can make a swimming pool. God. Good work. Worked really good. Monkey, go to sleep, man. Said it was the beer brother. Checking the trash can. Oh dear Lord. Reminds me of Bugs Bunny checking for duds at a munition factory. Fuck. Famous last words. It's on fire. That's bad. Well, nothing you can do about it now. Walk away, whistle, pretend you don't know a thing. You can't prove it. You can't. Just wipe off the prints. Milk, are you a child? Are you a minor, Milk? Because you got to tell me. There, Levi. Yep. Oh, Milk. You're not allowed on this channel. I'm sorry. You gotta. Oh God, no. Sorry, but this can get me into a lot of trouble. Why is that? Fucking. My spring is. Well, I have to have milk for a while. Okay, Canada, you get a pass. There are 2 people on Earth that get a pass too. I'm sorry, it's not illegal. And okay, 2 people on Earth. That's it. Don't tell anybody, everybody, because he's not a weirdo. And yeah, I hate. I'm not getting rid of you, Milk. It's okay. It's okay. I mean, stop telling people that though, because you can kick out of channels a lot. But it's kind of on your parents anyway. Parents should. Milk, that's why you're getting a pass. You're okay. Don't worry about it, Milk. Don't worry about it. We're not going to rat you out. I can't block you guys because you're cool. How can I do that? I'm 2. You're a smart kid. Stop telling people that, Monkey. Stop telling people that. Just don't do that. Hide. Don't lie. Just don't ask, don't tell. "19 is a weird age, Levi. That's where my poetry thing opened up for me. Because you start learning to think a little bit at the age of 19, and trust me, you have to learn to do things. Most people don't know how to think. I can tell Milk. Just don't. Stop saying the monkey. Just move along. You're okay. Don't tell people stuff that's funny. 18. Part of me was raised really well. Some parts of it are rotten to the core. At least I learned table manners. I know how to open a car door for a woman or, yeah, Levi, Levi, go with it. There's nothing you can do. Monkey, go take care of stuff. Go to sleep for crying out loud. I love you, my brother. Not in a weird way. Don't get no funny ideas from people. God, the safest people in the world. Yeah, the charger. Yeah, I think I plugged it in. I plugged in both phones. Oh God, I'm on top of shit. Look at me. 1%. Mine's off. Mine now. Mine's plugged in. So it was almost dead for a minute, and I realized mine is plugged in, so it doesn't matter. Though, as one of my million projects, this might be what I do tomorrow. Is I have a whole nest of cords for devices, and they always get tangled up. Jinx egg, yeah. You owe me a Coke. I love that. Monkey, isn't that bad for the battery? I don't know. Don't ask me. Gotta stay on. I use my phones almost all day, but they're my only form of media. They're my television, my everything else. And the one thing I never do with my phone is calls to anybody. Oh, cool. Yeah, my phone. The phone I use for this is almost brand new. The other one is a cheap Chinese phone. I use it for Wi-Fi and usually the speaker, but the microphone is shot. I don't even know. Mine is an Android, but I don't remember what it is. But it's a decent Android. Decent. I got it in special. It does everything I need it to. Man, it's a good beast. I like Motorola's. Yeah, that company took a bad turn for a long time. They shot themselves in the neck. Push buttons, Motorola. Yeah. I found a note. I like finding notes. Okay, Milk. God, Milk, you're brilliant. Milk, you get the making us a brilliant human being. Oh, I know, Levi. I know some of the history. And, yeah, American. Well, Levi, American products are actually pretty dang good. They actually are very good. Sorry, in a few senses, I'm a patriotic American. Nothing to do with politics whatsoever. They've done studies that American workers are more efficient than any nation on earth, especially Japan, because Japan overworks their people, and there's a lot of, Seven, how's it going, buddy? Good to see you. I'm in a good mood, Seven. That's why I'm streaming like a mad, Seven. I'm just turning into Burger Boy. I am not Burger Boy. I don't even know if his channel is extant. I probably am.
to walk through that front door. In the house of
Oh, that's great.
my own in the blue.
Do it, Seven. Do it. Have one for me. This is for skilled. Glug, 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 glug. And then I'll be proud. Not proud, but I'll be.
With the arrival of spring,
I'll
I
feel
headed to
fulfilled
Amazon for
by
some
somebody's
backyard
drinking a beer
food
for me.
essentials.
Burger Boy and I had a big feud. He was being an idiot. He more or less apologized, but and I forgave him, but no.
Focus vessel for drizzling your olive oil.
Seven, he says
Some
he insulted
strong
poor
eucalyptus
people, and you
elevates
do that,
the
Remy
flavor.
Seven. You're kind of
Of
like,
course, nothing is
not
more
all that I could.
refreshing than
Right
some
on.
chilled water with
Boy, you're
fresh
Canadian
squeezed
because
lemon.
Americans don't say that. To do that, Seven, we never say that. Makes me miss my Canadian ex. Check the driver's seat. Yeah. My Canadian ex was way too good for me in every way, and when she broke up with me, all I could do is say, I don't blame you. I warned her about me, and she didn't. Could be egg. Eh. I'm boutique famous in some small circles. Seven, I don't care what people say about me. It doesn't bother me. But you start insulting poor people. They're my people. It's like insulting your family. You know, I don't like a lot of homeless people. I don't. Poor people, no. But there's solidarity. Well, cool. Arthur, how you doing? My favorite cowboy in the world. Arthur is the goodest. Yeah. Yeah. Arthur is a great American. Yep. Arthur, you're great. Yeah, I'm glad you're around here. You add. Your enthusiasm is refreshing, Arthur. It's actually very healthy. So, yep, Arthur. Yeah. See, Arthur sees the good parts about America. He sees the good parts, and there. Yes. Yeah, Arthur. That's right. I didn't hear any sexual comments. That doesn't bug me. It's not for my channel, but other people, I don't care what you do. But Seven, you don't do that kind of thing. Maybe a goofy off in passing, but that's not your style. No, I'm okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, the the turret probably needs work, but you can fix anything on a 340 T34. You cannot. You just. Oh, okay, Dig. There's only one real Seven. We all know that. Seven is one of my first friends on YouTube. He's an OG. Yeah, Seven. That sucks. Man, you're famous, especially on other people's channels. You show up and people love you. You're like you're freaking celebrity, Seven. You really are. Arthur, you got it straight. WD-40 is a myth. I mean, it doesn't do work on most such. It attracts grease. Oh, jeez, Levi. Yeah. I don't understand that stuff. Levi, I can learn things, but I don't bother. I could have a list of things I should do, but I can't write down anymore. I can't write anything down again. Well, yeah, so I'm gonna go on. I'm gonna do StreamYard. I think in a day or two. So I want to get 7 on here. But I've got to figure it out. What I need to do is... Oh, I can't even think. It's all in my head, but it'll... 7, oh, yeah. Shit, that's 7. You're a celebrity. You're a bigwig. One thing I really miss, and I thought about it, is my friend Big M. Yeah. I have a few really tight Canadian friends. So, and Australians. I like Australians and Canadians a lot. They're different. I like making fun of Canadians, and I will do that for the rest of my life. I've earned it because they threw me out of the country. I'm still pissed off that I can't go to Canada anymore. I'll be in jail, in a Canadian jail for a little while until... Oh, they would just let me leave, go back to the United States, and the United States wouldn't care. Oh, you don't have... I think the word is not traverse, but yeah, whatever, yeah.
I've been a professional animal and celebrity cat trader for more than...
Yeah, I know that. I know that, Milk. I know that.
My goal has always been to change how people see cats for the better.
7, I want you on.
Changing how they feed their pets.
I would
Mealtime is about more
trade my
your pet. It's an opportunity
left pinky to have Cobra on.
That's why I choose Tiki Cat. Because
King Cobra is one of my live streams. Talking with Cobra.
He's fully happy and healthy.
Because he's very cordial on other people's channels too. Really, he's humble on that. It's weird that you have to really study Cobra to figure it out. I don't recommend it as a way of life, but it worked for me. I've reprogrammed from people who hate Cobra to loving them. Arthur. Uh-oh. Milk's having a cup update. Arthur, you understand the United States as well as I do, and I understand the United States a lot. Absolutely, Arthur. Arthur, you're a smart human being. Just what's a rat? God. Milk, you're cool. God. You're a smart person. Yeah, Milk's hilarious. You gotta... Yep. Actually, I've known a lot of people have moved to the United States and they become very patriotic and they love the United States. They get pissed off if you insult the states around them. Like, oh, you need to make it better. And number 2, there's so much good in the United States. I'm watching Liva. 5-star. God, Levi. You guys are taking IQ pills tonight. Well, you're always smart, but dear Lord.
I feel so sorry for you, Hank, but your wife has done been in, and that's all she wrote.
Does anybody know how Hank Williams wrote songs? Because I knew I get it from a reliable source. How Hank wrote songs. He kept a little pocket and and just wrote down things in bars and stuff. He stole little lines and glued them all together, cut and paste. And for a man who just had very little education, it's incredibly brilliant. He died. Thank you, Arthur. I'm very Canadian. I mean, very American. Bit me. Milk, you could be a phenomenal humor writer, Milk. Start writing this stuff down. Don't waste it. Are you 7? I'm thinking about going to LA. I might come down and meet up with you. That's entirely possible. I need to go somewhere, get a vacation, and I have enough money to do it. I can hobo in LA. I can do that easy. Bro, it's a fucking rat. Seven, you're cool enough to understand LA. You'll see the beauty in it. Because a lot of the beauty is really ugly, 7, but it's great. LA has a sense of humor. And 7, you could fit in anywhere. I'm telling you right now, you could fit in anyway because you're a homeboy. And a homeboy is a hobo. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to see. No, rabies, well, it's treatable. So you might have to leave the house and tell an authority figure that I think I have rabies. They don't want to hear it, but they will listen. They start foaming at the mouth. I lived in Hollywood for a while, 7. It's an interesting town. It's been years, but I loved it. And I worked in downtown Los Angeles. That's where I finally got my street cred. Because I would drink in an illegal alien type bar where nobody spoke English, get drunk and just do coke in the bathroom, and then go to the LA bus stop, middle of nowhere, with like $600 in my pocket at midnight, waiting for the bus. And if anybody talks to me, I pulled out a knife. I'm not kidding. Not about bragging. You learn to do that. But 7, you should be fearless. I have no doubt that you could have a good time. Certain places you don't want to go to, 7, like Compton. Don't go there. They don't want you there. They really don't want you there. And Little Korea is cool. Just don't talk to anybody. Because the Koreans in Koreatown, there's like the Korean mafia is real. I met guys who were Korean mafia. I didn't know this until they did me a favor once. A bunch of Buzzy and I, we went on going in an ounce of cocaine. They gave us bunk, complete bunk, and we wanted to return. And the guy wouldn't do it. And that was an ounce of cocaine is a lot. And trust me, don't do cocaine. Don't do it. The bank, yeah. I had some good times in the whiskey, 7. I had some good, 70s and 80s. In the early 80s, the whiskey was a roach pitch. It was falling apart. The only people who went there were punk rockers, and they destroyed stuff. Koreans are good people. Now, Koreans are the Texans of Asia. And if they're your friend, you've got a friend for life. They'll do stuff for you. But about the cocaine, it was bunk. And one of the guys who was in on it actually scored it, and it was on him. We complained about him to his uncle. Uncle said, I'll take care of it. I'm embarrassed that my nephew did this. I'll take care of it. Like, what is he going to do? 2 days later, the guy, the coke dealer, had his van blown up. And the nephew showed up with all the money back and an ounce of cocaine. I don't trust. I don't trust. This is all ancient history. Seven. This is the '80s. I'm not. I was a. I was not a reliable human being back then. I was looking to be dead. Hey, you're not. You're right. Ah, cool. Oh, seven. That's yeah. Weird. All my ex-girlfriends hated my stories. Why didn't you live in the present? Because I was a writer, and writers remember things. We're rememberers. Uncle Stammy, yeah, he's cool. He's cool. I gotta get the hat. Uncle Sam is your friend, Arthur. No, he's your uncle too, Arthur. Because you're an honorary American. Because I said so. I'm American. I can do that. Seven, kinda. Yep. I set out in this world to conquer fear and explore subcultures to my heart's content. And I did that. That is unique, Arthur. So don't live like I do. Live a normal life, but be exposed to stuff. Don't do what I did. Like I went too close to the fire, and it almost killed me. And well, that wouldn't have bugged me, but I don't want anybody else to die. No, oh man, that's got money. I gotta find my Canadian flag. I do have a Canadian flag because I do. Because of course, I need to clean my room up and put all my flags up. I'm gonna start my. You guys are inspiring me. I'm really honest this time. Tomorrow afternoon, I'm gonna start working on my room. Turn it back into a beatnik set so I can record properly. I'll show you Watsonville, Arthur, and you'll love it. It's a very soulful place because it's basically Mexican. Crazy Arthur is never crazy. He's great. He's enthusiastic, and that's rare. Yeah, Arthur. You'd be nice to Arthur. Arthur's great. Arthur's just enthused. Enthusiasm, which is a clean enthusiasm, is a great thing. And it's rare. Canadians made a car? This I don't know. Yeah, I didn't know that. Oh yeah, they did have some factories. Yeah. U.S. Ambassador, cool. I gotta look those up. It sounds really familiar. I'll know the car when I see it. What is that Australian car? You can only get them in California. Oh, what are they? What was the Canadian make of cars, Milk? You know. Oh, geez, what is it called? Dang it. And nobody out of Australia ever heard the car. It will come to me. Seven, you know I love you. You're an OG. You're a homeboy. The Holden. Thank you, Milk. In my free dream world, I would own a Holden and a Trabant. And I would have a Honda 110. That's all I would have. I know, Arthur. I like that. That's a good thing, Arthur. Yeah, Seven, everybody's been rocking today. It's a good chat. gonna have one more cigarette, turn Hank off, and watch some documentary. Yes, I mean, is it true that Jessica's coming back? Are these rumors correct? I need to know. It's all you need to do, Seven. It's just, you know you're your finger in the pulse. Oh God, no, Seven. Oh Lord, I'm gonna start watching Cobra, huh? Is she like stalking Cobra, or is, oh God, this is like the worst thing I've heard in ages. Will somebody get her and hold her hostage for a while or something? Don't hurt her. Just take her somewhere else. Ship her to Canada. No, I wouldn't do that to you, Seven. I wouldn't do that to you. She's an American problem. Damn it. Oh no. Restraining order. Good. Cobra is not as stupid as people think, and Cobra can bass some stuff up. Don't underestimate our boy. Arthur, that's impressive. All I did was I polished metal. I prepared it for chrome, zinc, all that stuff. Oh, jeez. Arthur, that's impressive. That's amazing. Yeah, Seven. If she's making content in Casper, but she's not hanging out with Cobra, it's gonna be great. We want that. Oh, I don't want her in Casper, but yeah. You're welcome. Finally, Cobra responded to one of my comments on a live stream, and I was thrilled. And he was reading stuff without asking for money. I was so impressed with our boy. He's our boy. Seven, he's getting better. He's evolving. Really, it's possible. You can't discount his intelligence because he is not a stupid human being. He's not. Money sucks, but he's going to sleep. Yeah. Well, I'm going to get off the air because I'm probably making a lot of noise here and I want to piss my neighbors off. Anyway, I love you guys. You have a good night, and I'll be back in a day or two because I always do. Y'all take care.